Alyssa.
Oh, hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Please sit down.
Hi,
Oh my
Alyssa.
gosh. Hello.
So beautiful.
Co, you too.
I know.
Okay, I am still in shock. I wasn't kidding when I said, like, you guys were favored to win. Like, there was a lot of people who thought you,
Really?
both of you could, absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh, really?
Oh, well,
I didn't
thank
think
you,
so.
everyone. Me too.
Okay, well, first thing I want to ask you is, what happened when we announced that it was going to be a triple eviction? What did you think? What was going through your mind?
I was like, we need to win. Either me, Dre, or Kevin, because
Yeah.
beside that, I think, oof, we're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Oh my
I was
gosh.
really scared.
Yeah. I thought I'm in trouble if William doesn't win, because I don't like Kevin. We are going to be so much in
You like him
trouble.
now.
Yeah, no, a little bit. I like him a little bit now.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Is it easier being evicted together, or would you have rathered one of you still been in there? What
I
do
would
you
have
think?
preferred, sincerely, William still being in there. I mean, I'm happy that he's here, but at the same time, I would have preferred him
Yeah.
like going as
So
far
you
as
had
possible.
someone to root for.
Yes, yes.
Right.
I think
yes.
it's hard. It's really hard to see us going out the house.
Yeah.
At the same time, but at least we can help each other in this
Yeah.
sad moment.
Okay, no, you guys, I think, are such an interesting case because you guys both identified this whole like newbies vets thing. Before the season started, people were like, "Oh my God!" Okay, so whoever loses the first number, it's just gonna the other side is gonna just eat them up, and
Yeah.
it didn't happen that way.
No, it didn't.
You guys saw that. Did that surprise you that there was no, at the beginning especially, there was no real newbie vet thing?
There wasn't, I think at the beginning, there wasn't a newbie versus vet thing, or some of the newbies were thinking of it, and I think some of the vets as well. I know the vets try to make an alliance together, and that did not work.
Nope.
Yeah.
And the newbies just never try to make an alliance to get, like, to get the vets out.
Shocking.
Yeah.
It's shocking.
Point, some people wanted to do something with the newbie.
That was later on in
Yeah, a
the
little bit
in the
later,
show.
but I was
Yeah.
not really
Yeah.
with this. It was like with Dylan, Karen, and Jackie, and I was not sure about these people. I was like, you know
He
what?
wasn't on with it, and I was.
You
I was,
were.
I was like,
So-
okay, yeah, that's a good thing. And I ran to Kevin. I was like, dude, try to do something with the newbie. I'm not in this, Kevin. Like, you have me.
Right. Okay, so that's what I want to ask you about.
Yeah.
If you could recognize that there really was a line, and it's true, it was a wavy line,
Yeah.
but there was a line, you each had like another kind of ride or die. Okay?
Yeah.
Now,
Yes.
you guys had very different relationships with
Yes.
your other rider.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with you. I'm going to start with you. The non-showmance.
Yeah,
Showmance.
The non-showman. In the house, Kevin was like, no, Will, it's not a showman. So I was like, okay, that's fine if you say so. Like, it's a flirt, man. So I was like, okay. You forgot what we did.
But that didn't
alright.
bother you, like for real. Like, it didn't. There's no
I
part of
knew-
you that was hurt. Like, what do you mean?
I think when some people in the house were telling us, I don't know, at some point I was thinking in my head, there's going to be nothing Will at the end after the show. I knew it because I knew there's going to be nothing with Kevin at the end. So I don't know. In my head, it was clear. Yeah, I think so.
You're pretty tough.
I don't know.
I know. I was like,
tr-
what?
I don't know. Yeah, it's sad, but that's okay. That's
That's okay. No, you seem fine with it. So as
Yeah.
long as you're fine with it, I'm
Yeah.
fine with it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and you also had another ride or die.
Yeah.
You know, you got along so well for a long time with
Yeah.
Ika and Dimitri. They
Yes.
called you their daughter.
Yes.
Dimitri personally saved you from
He
the bluttering
did.
backwards
He did. Then he sent me out today.
So then, yeah, it fell apart. Like, what do you
Yeah.
blame for that?
I can only blame. I was gonna say myself, but no. I can Dimitri because a little bit myself as well. I just fell out of trust. Like, there was no more. I was going back and forth if I could or not trust them, and I felt like with their actions or with the words that it would spread around in the house, I felt like the trust wasn't fully there, and I definitely think that's why I'm here. I think that the trust just like wasn't. We doubted each other. I feel so. So yes.
Well, it seemed like you were doubting them for like much longer than they were doubting you. No?
Yeah, so I feel like in the house, I didn't give people reasons to doubt me, and that was kind of like what the game I was trying to play. I think I looked like a trustworthy person, and I don't feel like I gave anybody a reason not to trust me or to doubt me.
Right.
And so they, in all honesty, it's a little bit pretentious, but they had no reason not to trust me or not to doubt me. And I feel like I kind of did have reasons to doubt or to trust because of the fact that they didn't tell me about their alliances early on, and they kept going left and right and talking to people, telling William certain things, telling other people certain things. So I feel like I did have a reason not to trust them, and I don't see where they couldn't trust me.
Well, it's interesting because I know you, out of all the house guests, probably had the hardest time with the duplicity of the game.
I did.
Right?
I did. All this fakery, Arissa.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
But when you needed to pull it out,
I did pull it
you
out.
pulled it out,
I
let
did.
me tell you. Okay, so let's get this one from Charlene. Okay, Dre, how far would you have taken Aika, and do you think she is behind you leaving?
Aika is definitely behind me leaving, as well as Dylan and Dimitri for sure. I would have taken Aika as far as I could, which probably would have been this week.
Okay.
I think I would have evicted.
So had you won, it could have been her.
Yeah, definitely. Like with the circumstances, with the fact that Dylan told her what he told her, and then she believed him and all that. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting. For William, Vivian, William, do you still believe Kevin wasn't playing you? You're gonna get so many of these questions.
Oh my God. I believe.
Still believe.
Really? You think is he playing me? I think he was not playing me.
I'm not saying anything. You're going to jury.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Well, I think it was not playing me. We really had a lot of fun. We care for each other.
Yeah.
And for sure, at some point, we both played each other. Like me during my HOH, I wanted to put Bruno up. Like there were many things that going like in each other's minds. He thought I was playing him.
Yeah.
I thought the same. So.
Gosh, such an interesting relationship.
Oh, that
I
was
still
weird.
think Kevin is playing William.
No.
Okay. By the way, Catherine said, Arissa, please tell William I love him. I'm still bawling from tonight's eviction.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Okay. So from Brittany, William, you were the only one to make some huge moves fast. Do you have any regrets making those decisions so soon? That's a very interesting question. I thought you held back.
Yeah,
I thought it was hard for you. You were like, I really want to do the TV move here, like using the veto on Cassandra. You were like, I want to do it. I'm not going to do it.
I wanted to do. I'm surprised by this because I thought I was like really like not doing that much big moves. I was really like, okay, I don't want to be too much. But for sure, I wanted like Cassandra. Like Cassandra was like, we'll do it because it's gonna be a big move. But I was like, Cass, it's gonna be your big move because you like. I was feeling
right.
this like
that. Thought she would get the credit for it.
Oh, I was sure she would have the credit for this because it's Cassandra. She can like convince anyone. So.
Okay, well, listen, we've got a question for. Oh, here we go. Okay, William and Dre, do you regret not working more together as a team instead of relying on other people like Ika and Kevin? That's interesting.
That's such a great question. That's such a great question. From my perspective, I feel like I tried as much as possible to work with William as closely as possible as I could. And I felt it was hard sometimes because we were not on the same page, William and I.
No.
And
but that's like a true friendship, though, right? Where you don't always agree, but no matter what, you still have each other's back.
Yeah, exactly.
It was not easy not being on the same page and me not wanting to necessarily influence him or try to convince him of doing things that he didn't want to do. And it was just like working with Ika and Dimitri and then William on the other side, and we were not on the same page, unfortunately.
But I think it was a good thing for the game because I was like, even if we're not on the same page, I was feeling that I still have Dre no matter what. It was really like if I took a friend from my house, from my hometown, and she was in the house with me, so I knew that I always had Dre. So.
Yeah.
No, I think that really helped your experience though, because that house can break people.
Oh my God, for sure.
It can break people. You don't feel like you have one person you can be safe with. It can break you.
Oh yeah.
And you guys are like.
But at times you doubt a little.
Oh,
at times you're like,
I doubt Dre. She doubted me for sure. Like,
yeah.
I thought she was playing me. Like, everything goes through your mind in this game. It's crazy.
It's hard. It's hard.
So crazy.
So much harder than it looks.
Yeah. For sure.
What is your favorite candid memory of the season? This is from Becca Mori. What's your favorite memory of the season?
I'm gonna say day one. It was it was just amazing seeing everyone walk in. I thought to myself, I'm here to play. The only thing I don't want is to see returning players. And then,
hi.
Then I saw Ika, which in my head she was my best friend from 3 years ago.
Right.
Like, Ika was like,
me?
oh my goodness, Ika. But yeah, they won. They won is my favorite memory. And then seeing William, obviously.
Yeah. I would say, to be honest, Secret Paravito. Like when I found the clue in the trash, and after that, like everything with the Secret Paravito was so awesome,
crazy.
and I was so happy to.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
seeing you find that, seeing you go, like the look on your face,
I was
like I'll never forget it. It
I was
like
amazed.
phenomenal to watch.
I was
Phenomenal
amazed.
to
I
watch.
was so amazed. I was like, really? It's me? I got it? I was so surprised that I got it. I was like, there's probably other people who got it too. I was like, I'm not the only one. Maybe Karen is right. There's many Secret Paravito.
Let me tell you, very few people in this world, on this planet, have been able to play Big Brother and find something
I was
unique
so
like that.
happy.
That was
Great.
incredible.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Okay, Dre, I understand that you wanted a new player to win, but at some point you had to realize you should change your game to go further. Ooh, that's an interesting question.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so
I think that at some point,
realize-
did you, or I guess, why didn't you realize you should have changed your game to
Yeah.
go further?
I think that, so since day one, I felt like the returning players had a little bit of an advantage, but I didn't go through my first thought, and I was like, I'm going to play with them and all that. It's really after the double eviction, something just switched. I felt like Aika and Dimitri, I couldn't trust them as they said I could, and then that's when I really was gunning for the returning players, and
That was also dangerous. You were telling quite a few people that, and I was like, oh.
I was, but at the same time, I felt like I felt like I could always talk my way out of certain situations. So
Dre can talk. Let me tell I've seen people
Yeah.
walk into a room and come out thinking something completely different.
yeah, definitely. I thought I could do that. So I realized that I needed to work with the vets, and the returning players, and I couldn't try to get all of them out, but it was too late, and I'm here now. So.
Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh, this is a great question for both of you from Joe Lanford Tolles. Will you give your vote to a vet or a newbie, or does it matter?
Oh, it doesn't matter at all. That at the end of the day, for me, everyone was like a player, and to be honest, I didn't really care who was a newbie, who was a vet, so I don't really care. Like, I'm cheering for Kev, so.
Yeah. Really?
It's a little bit different for me.
Yeah.
I love Aika, and I'm gonna try to cheer for her. But I do see everyone as great players, well, good players, sorry. And at the end of the day, I'll try to give it to a great player, someone that played well. But if it could be a new player, I would appreciate.
That would be
Okay.
cool, that's right. That
Yeah.
would be cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who do you want to see at the end, like final two? What's your dream final two to cap off this incredible season?
What would be?
This season is incredible.
Oh my! Are you telling
I
us?
feel it.
Oh
I feel
my
it.
God.
Incredible.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Well, yeah. Who would you want to see in a final two?
I think it would be actually jaw-dropping if Aika and Dimitri are in the final two.
Wow.
However, I do think I feel like it's gonna be something like Dylan, Karen, or
Oh,
something
no,
like that.
that would be boring.
Okay, interesting. Okay, what do you want to see?
Like I said, I would like to see Kevin, maybe Kevin, Aika, and see Aika lose next to Kevin. Say, girl, you're only winning $20,000. Go back. I love
Wow.
that. Yeah.
Okay, so lots of shade here tonight. No, thank you so much. I'm so happy you at least have each other in this experience and going on to, you know what, you're going to have a blast in jury. You're going to sit back and you're going to be able to grill all these people on finale night.
Oh
Yeah,
my!
Okay, we'll see you soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Arisa.
Arisa.
Okay.
Merci, Arisa.
I love saying that to you.
Yeah, it's over now.
She was like,
It's
bonjour,
over.
like you do.